I'm Carla Michelle here with Prezi Press, a recording artist and CEO of Open Word Empire. But we're going to get to know Preston Miller behind the music today. How you doing?
I'm good.
So just getting to know you a little bit, walk and talk. So how you were telling me a little bit about this music thing. It's been a long journey with you. You started when you were young. Tell me about the first time you performed.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said, I've been doing it, like I say, for since I can remember. And if we count elementary, you know what I'm saying, we gonna take it back to around about the 4th, 5th grade. And the DEL program, shout out to the DEL program, you know what I'm saying? Say no to drugs, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they had a little showcase, man, and they let us do something over at Ruby C. Payne. Shout out to Ruby C. Payne. Got my first record deal over there with the DEL program. So, you know what I'm saying? It was official, man. You know what I'm saying? We had fun. Mm-hmm. And, like I said, I've been doing it, man. I just been doing it, So I've been somewhere doing something ever since, Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And how old were you at that time?
Shoot, what's the 5th grade? 5th grade, about 9, 10, what that is? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay. So, and you were just telling me that around 8 years old, your life kind of changed.
I mean, it was real, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mom passed, you know what I'm saying? 8 years old, my mom passed, and, like I said, life got crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I had found out what it means to, when people say be strong, I found out what that really meant, you know what I'm saying? Like, when people tell you to be strong. So, so music was like the only thing that could really help soothe me, and through so many years of my life. I love it, you know what I'm saying? Like I was telling on another interview, I got arrested the first time trying to steal a CD, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, shoot, you know what I'm saying? I'm up there at the landing, man, and done got caught, you know what I'm saying? Because, I wanted that music. Music is big, man. Music is what's up, man. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like I say, it's been real, though, you know what I'm saying? It's been real, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I just thank God for my family now, you know what I'm saying? God bless me, be with my wife for, I think, going on 12 years now. And then, my daughter going on 4 years old. So God is, a God of restoration, you know what I'm saying? And, you know what I'm saying? Like, I find myself being healed, you know what I'm saying, emotionally and in all kind of ways, just through what God is doing through my family that He's given, He blessed me with, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, yeah, man, and it's a beautiful thing, so.
And you share your relationship with God through your music. So what does that feel like for your creativity and your craft, and such a personal and big relationship for you to be putting that out there?
Well, you know what I'm saying? I just got my own personal convictions, you know what I'm saying? I can't just say anything on the microphone, you know what I'm saying? Like the scripture, we gotta give an account for the words that we speak. Death and life is in the power of the tongue, you know what I'm saying? So, like I say, when my music is the same thing, and I love God, like He's been everything to me. He's, I'm nothing without Him, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't be here without Him, you know what I'm saying? So I can't help but talk about Him. I can't help but make songs about it, you know what I'm saying, and rap about it, and make it cool, because it done made me cool, you know what I'm saying? So it feel me, He done made me cool, so you know what I'm saying, it's like, I was not cool, you see what I'm saying? I was like, you see what I'm saying, you can imagine, you know what I'm saying, my daddy wasn't there either, you know what I'm saying, my dad was into drugs, you know what I'm saying, and missing in action, so, you know what I'm saying, it left me hanging, you know what I'm saying, so, when I look at it, it wasn't nothing but God's hand on me my whole life, even when I wasn't thinking about God, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I can't help but talk about it in my music, you know what I'm saying? It's the only reason I'm existing, the only reason I'm living, you know.
Now, the type of music that you produce and record and come up with is unique. And you told me it's called trap gospel. Can you tell me what trap gospel is?
I'm running with that, man. I'm running with the trap gospel. You know, shout out to Erica Campbell. Shout out to, you know, Warren, My Block Records, man. You know, they dropped a new record, I Love God. And, you know, the media calling it trap gospel, you know. And I feel like, you know, that's what I am the trap gospel, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we've been making, you know what I'm saying? So I just, you know, jumped on the movement, supporting it, you know, and just basically, you know, like I said, I'm behind them. And we got some things coming, you know. I ain't gonna say too much, but that's what we doing. That's our sound, trap gospel on the rise, you know. So y'all get ready, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause we finna hit it. We hitting the gas pedal on that. So you know what I'm saying, that's what's going on, man. And you know, we just taking one day at a time. But yeah, shout out to Eric Campbell, I Love God record. That's a big record, #1 on the Billboard digital chart. So you know what I'm saying, I see him. You know what I'm saying, we see what's going on. But you know, we just, you know, taking one day at a time, and let, you know, like I say, celebrating with him and letting God do what He want to do, and everything gonna come together in His time. And you know what I'm saying, yeah.
Now, for somebody that's never heard trap gospel before, what is the sound like? How does it make you feel?
I'm making music that I can say directly to my bro that's in the trap. When I'm standing to him, talking to him, this is the music that this is what I'm saying to him. This is my message to them. This is my message to the trap. The good news for the trap. Look, you ain't gotta be in the trap. You see what I'm saying? You could come on. Somebody gotta say it. You know what I'm saying? You could be free. You could be whatever you want to be. You know what I'm saying? That's why we doing the stuff we doing, the events we doing, because we want to show people, man, that, you know what I'm saying, it's by faith and not by sight. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, somebody got to be a light. Somebody got to stand out. You know, somebody got to stand up. You know what I'm saying? So
a lot of what you do, a lot of what you create comes from you sharing your story in hopes to connect with somebody else. Have you had any experiences where your work has touched somebody?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lil Cray, you know what I'm saying? Reach Ruggers and all them boys, you know what I'm saying? We did a movie called Man Up, and you know, like I said, I be acting too. So one of the guys came from, shout out to Ruggers came from Texas, you know, and on the Freedom Tour and everything, they was down here, man, we were kicking it. And he worked at a detention center, and some of the kids that come into the center, you know, he tried to work with them, do some rehabilitation, and they showed them the movie that we did. You know what I'm saying? The little Man Up movie. It's a positive movie about choices in life. And, you know what I'm saying? I got a character in there. You know what I'm saying? I play like this, you know, this comic relief in the movie. Like, y'all got to check it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm like this little thug, whatever. But the detention dudes, they really resonate with that character. And he told me, say, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, like that week before, like, right after he played the movie, like 3 young men kind of just came and gave their life to Christ, man. You know, right there after the movie and inside the program. So, you know, it just really blessed me. I ain't even, you know, I ain't even know they be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, God was just showing me, you know, your labor not in vain. You know what I'm saying? And so, you know, shout out to all them, man, that was involved with that, man, and allowed me to get a chance to do that. You know, so we got some more stuff coming too, man. We got some stuff we working on. So, you know, holla at me.
Okay, so what's coming up? More film, more music?
Yeah, man, we got events, we got films, music, you know what I'm saying? So get on my Instagram, Press TV. You know, I'm out here, man. We gonna, you know what I'm saying, we gonna keep it coming, man. You know, so you already know. Yeah.
I've seen your Instagram. You do some skits sometimes. What's up with that?
Yeah, man, I'm trying to get my skit game up. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me if you mess with skits. If you do, you know what I'm saying, you writing, you know, whatever you doing, editing, you know, whatever. You know, we trying to do our own little thing, build our own enterprise, build our own empire, you know. So, you know, Open Empire, man, we working. And, you know, like I say, we doing some skits, we doing that, man. That's I think that's hot, you know. I've been getting some good responses from that, so I'm try to keep them coming, you know.
So anytime somebody sees you on film or on stage, what do you hope they walk away with after being in your presence?
you know, just that, you know, man, God, you know, God is God. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but God. That's the reason why you interacting with me. I wouldn't even be here. You feel me? Like, just know, you know what I'm saying? Give him all the credit, whatever you talking about. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to me, tell him that, look, I told you to give God all the glory. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I'm nothing without him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to act, man. I'm like a kid at the candy store that's ready to celebrate what God is doing in my life. It's a new season, so, you know, we just winning, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just it, you know.
I wish you many blessings and all the best. I'm Carla Michelle in Jacksonville.
When it, we at you.